Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial star beings of our cosmic allegiance of the One. After yesterday's most powerful full supermoon in Gemini, we have massive waves of quantum shifting energies pouring into this realm from the Most High, Infinite Source Creator. Our local Solaris continues to solar flash Gaia and all her children of the sun with new creation codes of higher light, releasing 13 C-class solar flares of the divine feminine goddess energies of New Earth. We also witness multiple beams of white light in the heartbeat of Mother Earth today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 20 Hz and two big blasts of twin flame pulses at 40 and 43 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics holding steady within the crystalline core of Pachamama and rising. As all our starseed earth angelics of the 144 continue to resolve all anomalies, false patterns, and nefarious projections held over our 5D new Edenic paradise, we activate the Buddha mind with the Dharma of the Universal One, and free all sentient beings from samsara and all illusions of Maya, and step over the threshold and into our pure land of heaven on earth. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the erupting light. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We have entered into the unknown. We are becoming more aware of the subtle energies and dynamics at play in our lives. Likewise, we may find ourselves feeling more attuned to the vibrations of our surroundings, sensing changes in the atmosphere, and observing how these shifts affect our relationships and daily experiences. Within Infinite Source Love Intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda 888 Freedom Earth, finishing touches. Synchronizing the crystal grid, ancient underground space arcs, and crystal temples around planet Earth. Dragons have been transmuting a lot of stagnant energy, making room for light transformation. The artificial matrix is ready to dissolve completely. The original version of beautiful Gaia is coming online. Feel her soft buzz inside your heart. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 12-5-25. Breathe brand new today. Breathe fresh, happy, inspired. Breathe renewal and creative possibilities. Old air is stale, stagnant, and thick. New air is a dewy morning or a frosty one. Freedom rings today in roads not yet taken. Ideas not yet in form. Colors waiting for a blank canvas. You have more energy available to you than you've dared to accept, because a full and deep inhale had to wait for the surrender of an honest and thorough exhale. That has happened now, even if you don't feel it personally. It's safe to breathe. In fact, it's very important that you do so intentionally. A big inhale always precedes right action, and right action is about to level up. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. The final full moon, December 4th reflections, 144 flowing in. Strong root, womb, earth star, and throat chakra activations. Past and future timelines colliding. Nostalgia is currently thundering into our consciousness like a freight train without brakes, bringing up unfinished business, unspoken truths, unrendered apologies for karmic redemption, closure and release, as these are the invisible cords keeping us tethered to the past and preventing us from stepping into the future. As we leave behind our old reality, we are being given the opportunity to consciously choose our new timeline via the Earth Star Chakra, which is only possible once karmic debts are repaid and all unfinished situations receive closure and resolution. Else we automatically get placed on a timeline aligned with the frequency of the trauma response. So have the difficult conversations, send the unsent messages, speak the raw and naked truths. Have the courage to be vulnerable so that healing may take place, liberating you from the past and shifting your consciousness, which allows you the gate pass of a higher frequency timeline jump, shifting foundations with relationships, finances, home and security, and spiritual practices. Fluidity in the timelines can leave us feeling restless, untethered, and confused. What looks like regression is a reorientation. Relationships will look drastically different as you reconstruct the foundations of your being from embodied abundance instead of survival. Spiritual practices will shift from the safety and seclusion of the altar and mystical realms to truth expressed via courageous action and leadership in the current reality. No bypassing, no performance, embodied authentic presence and devotion. I usually do a fire ceremony of release on full moons, but not this full moon. This time around I was called to the earth element. So on my morning forest walk I picked up a rock and released it, all the heaviness, aches, longings that I've been carrying in my heart, body, and soul, and then threw it right out of my energy field. And what do I see right beside me as I get ready to move forward? A spiral snail shell. The sacred spirals of the golden ratio represent inner strength forged from vulnerability and self-discovery, returning to the wisdom and safety within and allowing for the cosmic cycles of transformation, death, and rebirth to unfold with patience, and leaving behind a glittering trail for others to follow. We are at the tail end of mega astrological cosmic cycles, heading into the grand reveal. Patience, perseverance, and trusting our inner knowing will get us there with grace. May your faith be bigger than your fears. May your dreams be bigger than your doubts. Sake Na, from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And today from Divine Brothel of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Ascending the Trinity Corridor, the 1212 portal into the 1221 solstice light, December 5th, 2025. Dear friends, as we approach the 1212 energy portal on December 12th, a threshold of accelerated alignment begins to open in the collective field. The number 12 has long been a symbol of divine order, completion, and the harmonious organization of the cosmos. In its mirrored form, 1212, it becomes a gateway that amplifies the Trinity frequencies. 3-3, body, mind, and spirit working as one coherent field. This portal acts like a cosmic tuning fork, inviting us to refine our internal equilibrium as we prepare for the culminating energies of the December solstice on 1221. The solstice itself holds a powerful numeric resonance. The sequence 1221 reflects the principle of equilibrium, as above so below, and mirrors the sacred balance of inner and outer worlds, while 1212 initiates the opening. 1221 stabilizes what has been awakened. Close to these dates sits the celebration of Christ Mass, honoring the Holy Trinity and the birth of divine light. The energetic architecture of December, however, reaches far beyond Christianity. Ancient cultures such as Egypt also held deep Trinitarian cosmologies. Osiris, Isis, and Horus represented the divine triad of death, regeneration, and rebirth, mirroring the same archetypal cycle we walk during this month of ending and beginning. These ancient trinities were not merely mythic stories. They were energetic maps of human evolution. In Egyptian philosophy, the triad represented the unity of the physical vessel, Isis as matter, the spiritual essence, Osiris as spirit, and the conscious expression of divine will, Horus as the awakened self. Similar triadic systems appear in Platonic philosophy, Hindu cosmology, and even the Pythagorean teachings that saw the number 3 as the architecture of reality. In modern spiritual terms, these Trinity frequencies represent the multidimensional configuration of wholeness, the sacred union of body, mind, and spirit now being activated more intensely as we move through December's portal corridor. This year, the influx of Trinity codes is further amplified by the current solar geomagnetic storms pouring into Earth's magnetic field. Solar flares and geomagnetic waves act as transmitters of photonic data, light codes, that interact directly with our nervous system, pineal gland, and subtle energy bodies. When these solar waves reach Earth, they infuse the planetary field with high-frequency information that resonates with the 1212 and 1221 harmonics. In many ancient cultures, including Egypt, the sun was revered as a divine intelligence capable of transmitting consciousness. Today, this ancient understanding takes on new meaning as science and spirituality converge on the idea that solar activity influences human energetics. As these frequencies move through the body, many may notice physical adjustments, such as crown and forehead pressure, heightened sensitivity to light, sleep pattern disruptions, ear ringing, heart flutters, digestive fluctuations, or waves of fatigue followed by clarity. These sensations reflect the body's attempt to integrate intense photonic input and reorganize itself into higher coherence. The heart in particular may feel tender or expanded as emotional layers surface for transmutation, mirroring the ancient Egyptian belief that the heart was the seat of the soul and the true measure of one's spiritual resonance. Emotionally and mentally, this period can feel like a deep purification, followed by a subtle rise into greater insight. Old stories, unprocessed memories, and stagnant energies may briefly surface to be witnessed and released. In their place, moments of inspiration, intuitive downloads, synchronicities, and heightened perception begin to bloom. As we pass through the 1212 gateway and move toward the stabilizing solstice energies of 1221, we are invited into the same primordial cycle embodied by every Trinity across time: dissolution, illumination, and rebirth. This corridor is a sacred passage into a more aligned, luminous expression of ourselves, where body, mind, and spirit finally breathe in unison. Have a great weekend and stay tuned for more energy updates as we move deeper into the December energies. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena, December 5th, 2025, the tables have turned. Full moon update. Upon this full moon, the tables are turning. This has been slowly building for the last few months, since the enthronement of the Holy Mother back on the main galactic node. I can officially say that the greatest collective revelation of who is who starts now. I began experiencing it very strongly after our Twin Flames journey in Greece this October. Remember that there is nothing new under the sun, and all the great historical stories and characters are playing out right here and now. So what will they choose this time? The most precious key is for one to be willing to be who she or he truly is, without engaging illusions and deception, or adopt fake masks out of the need to be better or higher, because this is hybris, insult towards the divine. Understanding one's role and position is all that truly matters, and it begins from within one's family, because it is only then that true correction can take place and the organic flow can move freely. Otherwise, there is stagnation. And though this is about the great stories of the world, it doesn't mean that the same scenarios will play out. Quite the contrary. The healthy and just scenarios will play out now. the ones that will bring correction on all the wrongdoings, including injustice, betrayal, slander, manipulation, theft, and murder, the ones that were always meant to play out according to the organic flow for the good of all, but were interrupted again and again by those families who had dark motives, jealousy, and thirst for power and control, because they were detached from inner Trinity, Sun Source, and its rays. Those who have already agreed to the correction of their genealogies, wrongdoings, and heavy karma, and have supported the great mission of the Holy Mother by honoring it in true humility, will be helped to receive certain soul lessons and build their essences of true life, because these were missing from their inner codes. This is important to be understood by them, because the danger of falling back into hybris is very much alive. Most want to be important, but few want to be themselves. I have seen this in many, especially after the beginning of the liberation of the nodes. There is a constant inner battle present in those who are on a corrective mode. They are being tested to not get off track. It's so easy for the ego to lie and pull one into the realm of hybris. This was the infection by the Luciferian poison, but it is difficult to get out of this realm and get back in accordance to true life and balance. By being conscious and aware of not losing the right proportions and not breaking the healthy living boundaries again, they will create a steady living link of connection to Source, saving and uplifting all of their genealogy. Get on track with your true position and what is real, and you will find the kind of peace that no one can take away from you. It takes one step at a time. Those who still not repent and are still performing hybris, insult towards the divine, will simply follow the hardest lessons. These are the ones coming from Nemesis. The tests have been given and will continue playing out for a small period of time. As mentioned before, February 14th, 2026 is a very important date because it is the completion of the second chance. The ones who have always been on the right side of the story and never betrayed the true values of life, manipulated energy for their own benefits, or harmed the children, will be lifted high, and the glory of the Holy Goddess and their genealogies will be honored and receive the divine gifts of life. The star of life is the one that has always been guiding the virtuous ones. The virtuous ones are those who are willing to cultivate their character and lineage in order to evolve and add virtues and Trinity knowledge to their genealogy flows, because all the macrocosmic and microcosmic unfoldment of life takes place through the genealogies. Worthy are those who choose to cut the knot, drop the false ego masks, and allow the metamorphosis. This is when they can truly see and hear the Holy Mother. The unified light is waiting for them. Upon this full moon the tables are turning, meaning that the correction is entering the real-time phase with developments on the physical level. The collapse of those who perform hybris is here, and the world will begin experiencing unpredictable and unprecedented events that will reshape it. This will be witnessed in personal, social, and worldly frames. Remember the message. While they will be falling, the true virtuous ones will be performing their missions unbothered. Do not allow the false ego mind with its childish pride and distortion misdirect you away from the Holy Mother. Sometimes there are also characters in the ancestral lines poisoning and confusing people's minds and discernment. This would be devastating for your genealogy. The preparation of the Holy Mother's mission this January is in full unfoldment, and all characters have already received their call, or they soon will. Please continue praying to the Holy Mother in love and honor. She is at the service of all. Soon she will pull the curtains. Blessings to all and glory to everyone who has faith in the Holy Mother. Blessings of virtues. Eri ni, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronya, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel. We are most certainly living in the most amazing and interesting, awe-expanding times. The floodgates of heavens are literally opening now. with the intergalactic, universal, and omniversal councils now being totally in charge of the whole process. As one with the Prime Creator, so much is happening in the invisible realms, and as our own consciousness rises, we will be able to tune in more and more. Expect the unexpected. Miracles are happening, yet we also need to be open in order to be able to see, hear, and know clearly. From now on, everything moves into cosmic high-space traveling speed, flying intergalactic disks acceleration, and not that of cars nor jets. All these will become redundant. Keep your focus and attention on what you truly wish to co-create with love and pure intent, and affirm this day by day. Be simply open, and the more grateful you become for each breathing moment, the more blessings will flow, as well as insights and guidance. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Friday, December 5th, just one day after the full moon, supermoon in Gemini, we have Mars the Warrior and Sagittarius the Centaur in a positive trine connection to Chiron, the Wounded Healer, and initiating Aries. This is a powerful opportunity to transform old identity wounds into sources of significant personal strength and courage. It facilitates healing through bold self-expression and decisive action, guided by personal truth. Sagittarius is expansive and loves looking at the bigger picture. With Mars here, we can explore all potential and possibilities for healing to take place. Aries is fearless and will take action where it is needed. With Chiron here, we are on an inward journey to examine deep-seated wounds in order to find our confidence and independence again. This transit helps turn past pain and insecurities surrounding identity and self-worth into a source of unwavering power. It is a time to reclaim your narrative and recognize that sensitivity and past struggles can be your greatest strengths. Blessings of love and light to all, from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Sagittarius, square North Node in Pisces, and South Node in Virgo. Mars in Sagittarius, trine Chiron retrograde in Aries. We're now halfway between the eclipses, at a turning point in our karmic evolution. As we look to the past, we see skills earned after a path of service. As we look to the future, we see the potential for peace if we recognize everything is connected. Right now, we're pressed to explore what else needs to be released to make room for unity. You are not just a cog in the wheel. You are a spark of the divine, a living embodiment of a higher power. How you do anything is how you do everything. There is meaning in the mundane, miracles in ordinary moments. Inject some wonder into your day. Rise above criticism and complaint. Pour your efforts into voluntary or charitable contribution to facilitate change. Healing is a team effort. Take the lead. Be a soul guide for others or take action on your own healing journey. The brave pursuit of truth is the medicine we need. Our wounds are our teachers. Knowledge is strength. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 256, Yellow Solar Warrior. Tone 9 with keywords realizing, intention, and pulse ignites the 9th day of the Yellow Star wave spell, like a blazing torch lighting up your final stretch. The 9th day is all about intention, grabbing what you want. It is a very powerful number, so be very careful about your intentions. Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck, said the Dalai Lama. Whatever you pursue today, consider if you really need it, because the chances of you succeeding are very high. Today is Yellow Warrior, with keywords intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. Yellow Warrior days are about taking on a mission. The combination of day and number makes this one of the most powerful days in the Tzolk'in. If you take on a quest or go on the warpath, with the number 9 adding fire in your belly, there's no stopping the determined warrior today. The warrior has an insatiable appetite for knowledge and asks a lot of questions. You may find this energy influences you today, and you feel determined to get to the bottom of things, perfect for manifesting a beautiful outcome. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Solar Warrior, 9 Keeb, Keen 256, 5th of December 2025. Fearlessly Pulsing Intelligence. Countdown 4 days to the end of Tzolk'in. Full supermoon in Gemini. Keen 256 equal 13 equal 4. Form Foundation Earth. A very magical supermoon day focused on using our higher intelligence to create a new system. Completion of the old cycle as we are on the threshold of a new beginning, bringing forth a new golden era of peace. Day 9 of the spectacular Yellow Star Wave Spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. And so we reach day 9 in the final countdown to piercing the veil through to Source. 4 days to go. Today we are fully focused on consciously co-creating beauty and harmony through intention. We get to realize what it is to be creatively pulsing forth our radiant creations through our higher intelligence, questioning and rejecting all that is not defined as art. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 in the spiritual realm. Action realizes, power pulses, essence intention. The 9th day of the Yellow Star Wave Spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience, so we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest, and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in making our dreams come true. The star fueled by solar power is potent manifestation energy today. This solar star energy is amplifying the solar ascension energies to catapult us into a new direction. Use this potent solar tone to cast your intention through this gateway, leveraging the Earth's magnetism to supercharge your desires. Golden solar-powered energy is stored in your solar plexus chakra, your Dan Dien, the powerhouse of your stored chi. Pulse this electric yellow energy out into the vortex of creation, with your commanding intention that you deserve and expect a better life. Shape, create, and construct your powerful, energized intentions through this holographic universe to manipulate the ethers in order to manifest your heartfelt desires into your new reality. You are the humanitarian whose dreams unfold the larger pattern of our new world. What powerful dreams are you pulsing into reality? Today's question is, how can I use my creativity to fearlessly pulse my intentions forward, choosing a world filled with beauty, love, and harmony, where time is art? Go forth, peace-filled rainbow warriors, you are the artist. What are you choosing to paint on the canvas of your soul's journey? In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 256, Yellow Solar Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to question. Realizing fearlessness, I seal the output of intelligence. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help continue supporting our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Mercedes Love, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the erupting light. By the infinite light of creation, I now stand in the radiance of truth. I decree that all shadows within and around me are illuminated by the living flame of divine awareness. What has been hidden is revealed. What has been distorted is dissolved. What has been false is undone in the presence of pure sovereign light. I claim my birthright as a being of truth, freedom, and divine knowing. No deception, no illusion, no false authority can bind my spirit any longer. I rise above all programs of separation, division, and control. I align myself fully with the cosmic law of love, unity, and honesty. I call forth the Andromedan light to guide my vision, purify my perception, and strengthen my inner clarity. May my mind be sharp, my heart courageous, and my soul unwavering. I welcome the eruption of light that floods this world, awakening all who are ready to see, feel, and remember. Through the infinite Creator, I walk in truth. Through the infinite Creator, I embody freedom. Through the infinite Creator, I unite with all who carry the flame of awakening. I decree that humanity rises beyond deception, beyond fear, beyond division, into the dawn of higher consciousness, where love is the law and truth is the light. So it is, so it has been, so it shall forever be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.